Hey everyone, this video is going to show you some small group logistics that you can do to do small groups during virtual time and use Schoology to help you. The first thing we recommend is that you use one link for all your meetings. That includes your morning meetings, your English language arts, your math, your science, your end of checkout, all of it. We recommend using the same link. For example, if I start typing in meet, that link that defaults is the one that I used in spring for every meet. My Chrome still remembers it from every time I met with my kids. So this link that I would use for all of mine, I would recommend taking into Schoology, going into your course, and posting at the top as an announcement. So here is the link for all meetings. Announcement. Now, wherever you do choose to post it, it doesn't have to be right here, but it needs to be in an accessible place for everyone. So if you put it here and in an email, please make sure that it's the same link. Please don't send parents multiple links. That's hard for them to keep up with, and also it's extra hard if they have multiple children who have multiple links. So once you create one meet, just keep copying and pasting that code. That will be your unique code. So that's the first strategy we would use to help keep everything organized. The next thing for small groups specifically is that you can add an assignment for small groups. Let me show you how that can be helpful. So go to Materials. You're going to add an assignment. Let's see, I'm going to say this is Reading Group 1, or you could call it Red Group or Yellow Group, or some fun animal name. Meet with Mrs. Rivera for a small reading group time. Then I would paste my link again because I want to make sure that we're using the same one. Your due date is the date that you're going to meet with them. It's kind of like a calendar invite. So I'm going to meet with them Monday, and we're going to meet at the beginning, probably halfway through our ELA block. So I'll say 10 o'clock a.m. Perfect. And it's not going to be graded. I'm going to leave it here because this is the course I'm working in. We'll leave that there for now. Okay, great. Now, before I hit create, because if I create this, it'll create it for everybody, and that's not what I want. I'm going to click these three dots. It says individually assign. When I click that, assign to pops up. I can start typing in the names of my students that I want just in that group. So let's say I'm going to meet with 4 of them. Let me add one more kid. Perfect. Okay. Then when I create this, it's only going to share it to those 4 kids. So on my teacher dashboard, it's going to show up here and it's going to show up over here. If I was on the student dashboard, they would also be able to see it. But if I was a student who wasn't in that group, they don't know this assignment exists. So if I had a student named Mia who wasn't in that group, she would not see that assignment or that event. They will see it, and if they click on it, it'll give them the link, it has the time, and they will also get a little notification on their bell. It won't email them or do a Google Calendar invite, so if you want to double up, you can. But if you get in the habit of creating assignments like this with your students and your parents, then they will understand what's expected. You could also make a bunch of your reading groups ahead of time so that you don't have to feel like you're doing it sporadically. So if I wanted to add another assignment for reading group 1, I might say the same thing. Here's my link. I'm always going to put the link everywhere I can. I'm going to put it for the next week. So I'm going to meet with this group every Monday. I'm going to do the next Monday, same time. Ungraded. Okay, individually assigned. That's the most important part. Then I'm going to create. Then it's down here, but I don't want them to see that one yet, so I'm going to unpublish. So that doesn't delete it, it just hides it from the students. So I can create all the groups I want for as long out as you want, and then just unpublish them as that comes up. So that may be one way that you can use assignments in Schoology to help you organize your reading groups. Doing it this way also keeps it confidential. So rather than putting the names of all your students in their reading groups posted for everyone to see, that will keep parents from knowing how many times you're meeting with which group. One last thing, you might be interested in breakout rooms. So being able to tell your students, okay, go to this group, talk about this story, work on this project together, and then come back. That is coming in a Google Meet update sometime soon. We're not exactly sure when, but we've been told that it will be coming. Those are just some tips on how you can use Schoology to help organize your small groups.